Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this diagnostic presentation on DTC P0756 and P0757 for the Honda Accord models from 2008 to 2012. DTC P0756 indicates that Shift Solenoid Valve B is stuck off, while DTC P0757 shows that it is stuck on. The shift solenoid regulates the flow of transmission fluid, enabling the correct gear shifts in the vehicle. It's vital for the transmission's performance and overall reliability. Located within the transmission assembly, this solenoid affects engine power and efficiency directly. Understanding and resolving issues relating to these fault codes is crucial in restoring the vehicle's optimal operation and preventing further damage to the transmission. DTC P0756 and P0757 pertain specifically to Shift Solenoid Valve B, which is integral in the automatic transmission system. This solenoid is responsible for controlling the flow of transmission fluid, enabling the engagement and disengagement of gears during operation. It is situated within the transmission assembly, playing a pivotal role in gear shifting and overall driving experience. A malfunction in this solenoid can disrupt the gear shifting process, leading to potential performance issues. Failure to address these codes can result in abnormal transmission behavior, enhanced wear, or even catastrophic transmission failure. It's essential to understand its role in maintaining proper automotive functionality. Several potential causes can lead to DTC P0756 and P0757. Firstly, a faulty shift solenoid valve B itself may not open or close properly, causing the transmission to fail to shift as needed. Secondly, low transmission fluid levels can signal a leak or inadequate maintenance, affecting the solenoid's operation. Thirdly, contaminated transmission fluid, which could contain metal debris or excessive clutch material, can also lead to the solenoid's malfunction. Each of these factors directly impacts the vehicle's shifting abilities and should be thoroughly checked during the diagnostic process. Proper maintenance and timely checks can often prevent these common issues from occurring. When experiencing DTC P0756 or P0757, several symptoms may become apparent during vehicle operation. One of the primary indicators is delayed or harsh shifting between gears, which can significantly affect the ride quality and responsiveness of the vehicle. Engine performance issues may also arise, including a decrease in power or efficiency while driving. Furthermore, the check engine light will commonly illuminate, alerting the driver to potential transmission problems. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial for timely intervention, as ignoring them can lead to more significant transmission damage. Drivers should be vigilant for changes in how the vehicle operates, as they often signal underlying issues. The first troubleshooting step for addressing DTC P0756 and P0757 is to warm up the engine to its normal operating temperature. This ensures that all components are properly functioning and that the transmission fluid is able to flow adequately. Afterward, check that the transmission fluid is filled to the correct level, as low levels can cause solenoid issues. It's crucial to inspect for any fluid leaks, which may indicate a loss of transmission fluid and can affect the operation of the solenoid. Keeping the transmission fluid at appropriate levels is essential for the proper functioning of the system. Monitoring these parameters can help diagnose the root of the issue more accurately. The second step involves draining the ATF, or automatic transmission fluid, through a strainer. This strainer serves to filter out contaminations and is vital for ensuring smooth operation of the transmission system. Inspecting the strainer for metal debris or excessive clutch material is critical. The presence of metal debris suggests wear in internal transmission components, while excessive clutch material may imply transmission slipping or malfunction. If any debris or excessive material is found, this confirms that a more severe issue may exist within the transmission. potentially requiring a complete replacement. Conducting this inspection aids in diagnosing the severity of the situation effectively. If the strainer indicates the presence of metal debris or excessive clutch material during inspection, the next steps necessitate replacing the entire transmission. This condition points to potentially severe internal damage or wear that must not be overlooked. Once the transmission has been replaced, troubleshooting will proceed to step 12, focusing on additional diagnostics. Proactively addressing such findings not only ensures the vehicle performs correctly, but also mitigates further complications or costs down the line. It is essential for maintaining the integrity of the vehicle and averting future breakdowns. Addressing these issues promptly can ensure a safer driving experience. Turn the ignition switch to the on/2 position to begin the fourth troubleshooting step. This action powers the vehicle's electrical systems while not starting the engine. Utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS, to clear the DTC is imperative during this process. It allows for the resetting of any stored error codes and prepares the system for further diagnostics. The clear function of the HDS helps in refreshing the vehicle's onboard computer, enabling accurate assessments of any ongoing issues. Properly executing this step is fundamental to ensuring that the subsequent diagnostics reflect the current operational status of the vehicle's systems. The fifth troubleshooting step involves test driving the vehicle with the shift lever positioned in the drive D gear for at least 11 seconds. This allows the transmission to shift through all 5 gears, providing a comprehensive overview of its performance. During the drive, pay attention to the shifting behavior, as any issues may become apparent during this phase. After the initial test, it's essential to slow down and stop the wheels entirely to ensure an accurate readout when monitoring the OBD status. This step is crucial for identifying whether the vehicle has shifted properly now that the DTC has been cleared. Observations made during the test drive will inform subsequent diagnostics and repairs. For the sixth step, monitor the OBD status using the HDS carefully to check for DTC P0756 or P0757. The HDS will indicate whether the system has encountered any faults during the recent test drive. If the HDS indicates a failed status, it signifies that there are still issues with the Shift Solenoid Valve or related components. If the HDS indicates passed, it suggests that at that moment, the system is functioning adequately, although intermittent failures could still exist. Conversely, if the system status shows not completed, it recommends repeating the previous step to gather more data. Recognizing the output from the HDS is critical for determining the next troubleshooting steps and understanding what components may require further attention. In this seventh step, the DTC must be cleared again using the HDS to eliminate any previously recorded faults. Then, it's necessary to select Shift Solenoid Valve B from the miscellaneous test menu available on the HDS. This functionality allows for real-time monitoring of the solenoid's operational status. As you proceed, listen for a clicking sound. It is an indication that the solenoid is operating as it should. If no clicking sound is heard, this suggests that the Shift Solenoid Valve B may be defective and requires replacement. This check is vital for validating whether the solenoid is the source of the issues encountered, making it a critical diagnostic step. Step 8 involves another test drive of the vehicle, ensuring that the shift lever is in drive for at least 11 seconds. This allows the system to engage all 5 gears once more, providing insight into any operational improvements or persisting issues. Following the drive, similar to previous evaluations, slow down and stop the vehicle to prepare for the next monitoring phase. Observing how the transmission behaves during this test will be crucial for understanding the effectiveness of any previous repair steps made. If issues persist, the next phase will involve revisiting previous diagnostics and corrective actions. Carefully documenting each test drive outcome will help guide comprehensive repairs to this crucial system. Finally, in Step 9, monitor the OBD status using the HDS once more to determine if P0756 or P0757 has reappeared. This status review is essential to ascertain if any faults remain and whether the prior steps have adequately addressed the issues. If the HDS indicates failed, it implies that the problem is still present, necessitating further repairs to the Shift Valve B, or possibly replacing the entire transmission. If the HDS indicates passed, it suggests that any issues may have been resolved, but intermittent failures should still be considered. If a not completed status appears, further testing is required to clarify the operational state of the transmission. This review guarantees that the troubleshooting process is thorough and comprehensive. In this last troubleshooting step, conduct a final test of the vehicle while the shift lever remains in drive. D. Once again, ensuring to engage all 5 gears over a span of 11 seconds. After completing the test drive, come to a complete stop to prepare for the concluding assessment. This series of test drives is paramount to confirm that all repairs and adjustments have addressed the issues effectively. Keeping a close eye on the transmission behavior during these trials will reveal whether the problems have been resolved or if further action is necessary. Collecting data from each test drive creates a clearer picture of the health of the transmission system. The final repair verification stage is crucial to ensure that the issue has been satisfactorily resolved. Conduct a final test drive to monitor the vehicle under typical driving conditions, ensuring the transmission operates smoothly without any signs of fault codes returning. Clear any remaining DTCs from the system using the HDS, confirming that all previous issues have been addressed. After this process, verify that there's no reemergence of DTC P0756 or P0757. If everything checks out and the vehicle performs ideally, you can confidently conclude that the repairs have been successful. Reflecting on the troubleshooting process assists in not only addressing this immediate issue, but also in learning which preventative measures can be taken for future maintenance. Preventive maintenance is essential to avoid future occurrences of DTC P0756 and P0757. Regularly checking transmission fluid levels and quality can mitigate many common problems. Implementing scheduled maintenance services, particularly for the transmission system, helps ensure components remain in good working condition. Monitoring vehicle performance during operation is equally important, since early detection of irregularities can lead to proactive solutions. Keeping an eye out for any changes, such as delayed shifting or unusual sounds, can alert the driver to potential upcoming troubles. Establishing a preventive maintenance routine can greatly enhance the longevity and reliability of the vehicle's transmission. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0756 and P0757 is essential for ensuring the proper functionality of the Honda Accord's transmission system. Recognizing the symptoms, including harsh shifting and illuminated check engine lights, is the first step in addressing these issues. Following a systematic troubleshooting process allows for accurate diagnosis and resolution of problems related to the Shift Solenoid Valve. Additionally, performing regular maintenance on the transmission fluid and components can prevent future complications. By keeping these insights in mind, drivers can ensure their Honda Accord remains in optimal working order for years to come. Proper care and timely interventions will contribute to sustaining performance and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.